Hello Gemini, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. I only picked the top card. It has the most amount of energy. If anything else is meant to come out, it'll come out again. Okay. So this is somebody who you may have been in a relationship with. This could be a situationship. This could also be somebody who you know, who you've been exchanging glances with. They look at you, you look at them, you smile. Somebody feels shy, but nobody's saying anything. Or there's just a very deep, penetrating gaze. My God. Some people do know how to look. Love. There's love here. Oh my goodness, okay. And I literally just did a reading just before this, and it was a past life connection. This is a past life connection as well. Most of the readings I do, I've noticed that the connection is of a past life kind of nature. It's either soulmate, karmic partner, or twin flame. It's very intense, and the stage that you are in right now, along with this person, you haven't really gotten to that end point. There's a lot of fear right now, a lot of nervousness. The connection is so intense that it makes one of you or maybe both of you nervous. Because you have the mystery card, which is for me the past life card, this also talks about mirroring each other. So some of these cards you might actually feel sound like your own feelings and emotions. All right, so the first card's the strongest here, Gemini. We have growth, followed by synthesis, creativity, sensuality, power, love, mystery, then we have fear. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme we have is beauty. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Gemini, since the time I met you, I have felt that I never really got to know you very well. Time has gone by, things have changed, a lot has happened. And I wish I could have gotten to know you better. I realize now that I never really did. For me now, it's a realization that growing with you, learning more about you, could help me understand you better. Certain things about your past, about your history, about when you were young, and what happened when you were a teenager. What are your plans for the far future? Really getting to know you. This is something I didn't do before. I do feel that in this connection, there used to be a sense of peace and harmony, and now there is a lack of. I'd like to restore this peace and harmony, and I'd like to talk about certain things that have been hidden, certain things that are not being addressed. I also feel that in this connection there's this understanding, this knowledge, wanting to create something. I want to create something with you, something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. And I do feel that you are very sensual. This feeling of sensuality It increases as time goes by. I feel so attracted to you. You are charming, very alluring. You can seduce without even trying. Just the shake of your brow can change the hearts of many. I love your eyes. I love gazing into your eyes. And I love it when you feel shy. There's something about you that is almost as if you are extremely tempting. You are very tempting. I feel powerless. I do feel that in this connection, there is this understanding that you just know how to push my buttons. You just know what it is that makes me tick. There are certain things that you have done that you are unaware of. Things that you do to me on the inside in my heart, to my body. You define temptation. You are very tempting, and you don't even have to try. I do feel that in this connection there is this power. There's this power that exists, and you have this power over me. You make me feel weak in the knees and emotionally vulnerable. And why is that? Because I do love you. And I realize that I have loved you for a very long time. I now realize that I've loved you before this life. Before this lifetime, somewhere else, in a different place, in a different time, you and I must have been together. That's the only way I can explain the intensity of this love, how I feel for you. I feel that the type of love I have for you is unconditional. It's just there. It's a constant. It flows like a river that just doesn't stop. This love is pure, it's divine, it's true, it's sacred. And I cherish that. And I don't want to mistreat that. I realize that this is not a normal connection. There's something here that is just not normal. This is the strangest, most intense, illogical connection that I have been in. I can't stop thinking about you. You haunt my dreams. You haunt my days. I can sometimes smell your scent. I can sometimes feel your presence, your energy. It's so intense for me, it's just too much to bear. And the feelings and the results of these feelings are so much. They're so intense that I feel fear. And I'm afraid. I'm paranoid as to what may become of me. What am I going to turn into? Who am I going to be? I feel fear. I feel very nervous around you. I feel paranoid. Once upon a time when I thought I knew everything, I was very confident. Right now, Gemini, I am no longer confident. I've lost my confidence. I have a lack of self-esteem now. I don't feel secure. There's so many things that have changed. And it's because of the type of connection that I feel with you. Overall, I do feel that I'm very lucky to have met you in this lifetime. Your beauty radiates like the sunshine, pure and bright and clean and happy. You bring light into my world when there's darkness. And I see the true beauty of you, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. On the inside where there has been this uniqueness, your character, your charm, your charisma, your talents. I admire all of you, every part of you, on the outside as well as the inside. And I want to grow and get to know you more. All right, Gemini. Quite interesting, quite nice. This is a very intense connection, and it's gotten to the point where the other person is just very nervous around you. They really do get very nervous. I mean, this is about anxiety. This is like even panic attacks, to the point where the person might avoid you. In all honesty, with my twin flame, that's what happened. My twin flame would become so nervous around me that he would have to force himself to not be in the same room. It was ridiculous. And it's strange because I would feel the same way. I would go the other way, he'd go the other way. It was so stupid. But it's this ridiculously intense feeling. It's so out of this world. And only those people that have gone through this can actually feel this. Some of you may have experienced this, and I'm going to tell you right now before the end of the reading. You might want to make a note of this. But I do past life readings. Some of you do know this. And if you wish to have a look at, into what it is that you are, what type of connection you had with this person in a past life, what are the karmic lessons? What is it that you guys did? How did this connection turn into what it was? What were the effects from back then onto what it is now? I look into all that, where the place was, the date, the year. I look at the location, the type of relationship specifically, and how you met. There's a lot. It's actually a very interesting kind of reading when I do the past life readings. But the reason why I started doing those, I gradually got into it, it's simply because it provides a lot of clarity as to what this entire situation is all about. So some of you might want to maybe leave this person. Some of you may want to be with this person, but you just don't know why you feel so intense. So that's why I have that reading, because it does tell you the intensity as to how close were you. With you, Gemini, you could have been married. You could have had an affair with this person in a past life. You could have been, and I'm talking about married in a past life. You could have simply been engaged, but maybe somebody died too soon. It could have been maybe that both of you were betrothed. I've done readings like that, where they were literally children that were betrothed and they died too soon. 7 and 8 years old. There's so many stories that pop up when I do these readings. Everybody's so different and so unique, and the timelines are so, all over the place. It's really interesting. So if some of you are not able to let go, and if you feel that this connection is way too intense, more than any other connection that you've ever experienced, then that is a past life connection. And the worst thing is this type of connection, it's extremely difficult to actually let go of the person energetically. You try, but it's just so hard to do so. And that's why I do that type of reading, to at least give you a little bit of clarity, so that maybe things might make sense to you and you might be able to heal. All right, we have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So I'm going to look into any type of, here's the culprit. Temptation. Temptation is the culprit. Of course it is. Sexual temptation for your privates. Okay. We have here temptation, and we have Queen of Coins. All right. Let's see here. Temptation is not such a great card, everyone, because If I can find it. It's not in alphabetical order. It would have been nice. Okay, we have here the situation where a while ago, okay, this is a spread that I look into why it is that there was a problem in the first place. Why was there an obstacle? What happened? Some of you might know what happened and some of you might not know what happened. You might not even still know. Maybe you still don't know what on earth happened. You got no closure. The person ghosted you. So this is why I look at this particular spread, okay? Let's have a look. So we have here, tempted by forces that one could not control. This is this person. They couldn't control the temptation that they had for you. Remember, I was talking about how irresistible you are. Obsession that was in the form of envy. They don't like it if you are with somebody else. They want to be that person. They're having sensual desires for you. That's the comment I made earlier. A lot of sexual desires. The problem is also they needed to be in control. They were kind of a narcissist. They want to be controlling you. You are theirs. That's what they feel. What they wanted, and this is what the issue was, why this person started to keep their distance from you if that's what happened. They wanted freedom from temptation, meaning they wanted to break away from this addiction that they had. You were an addiction and they wanted to stay away from you and they couldn't. They were trying to transform their weakness, which was you, into a strength. Oh my gosh. You really have like an overhaul on this person's heart and mind. You know, when you overhaul a car, that's literally what happened here. So Gemini, this person felt extremely tempted by your body, tempted a lot sexually, and they realized that it started to become a very toxic connection, and this was one of the reasons why they kind of stayed around. But what they wanted to do is they wanted to stay away, they want to pull away from that behavior. They don't want to treat you like this anymore. And they don't want to be like this anymore. They don't like what they've become. They don't want to only be in a relationship for materialistic and, intimacy, just pleasure. They don't want that. They want something more. They want more substance. They want love, which is what they are feeling now, because the spread that you had before this, that's what it indicates. All right. Now we also have here the Queen of Coins. Let's have a look at the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins here does talk about the need to ground oneself. An over-materialistic orientation to life. Disappointments in the home. There was a lack of warmth and affection and loyalty and love at some point in time in this connection. There used to be, but then there was none. This person was very materialistic, and they had a lot of physical attraction. And that is something that broke the connection, and it started to have this, like this fade. It was fading away. This person started fading away because it wasn't a real connection. This is what they felt, that it was just materialistic and they were just in it for the pleasure, and that was it. And for some of you that may not have been with this person, this is all energetic as well. Sometimes you don't have to be with the person, but with the eyes, my God. Holy smokes, there have been some gazes in my life where men can look at you and it's like they're making love to you right through those damn eyes. Holy crap. It is so intense. I just can't. I don't know how they do it. It's so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming. And my twin flame, similar situation. It was just so overwhelming. This is that card though. This talks about that intensity, that passion, that, crazy obsession. It's an obsession card. So it's truly not healthy, Gemini, because, if you're wondering why didn't our connection move forward, it was because truly this person was very much materialistic, and they were also only focusing on the physical aspect of this connection and not on the emotional or the spiritual. But now, wow, now are they ever, right? You got the love card, you have the mystery card, which is the past life card. This person has completely changed. And that's why it's also a bit overwhelming for them. And they're afraid. They're like, oh my goodness, what's happening to me? It's crazy. All right. Let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot deck. Okay, we have here the Moon card followed by the Queen of Cups. Oops. Who are you? Okay. Alrighty. So we have a little bit of an issue here. Of course we do. You have here the Moon card. Okay. So with the Moon card, this talks about lies and it talks about betrayals. Okay. This person may have lied to you. They may have betrayed you. They may have just kept quiet and not given you the full truth. There's a lack of truth in this connection when it comes to this person. So that was a problem. Right now, it's literally in their mind and they can't let go of it. At night when they sleep, they feel very emotional when they think about you. What do they think of? The Queen of Cups. The feminine energy, even if you're a man, you have that feminine quality where you have nurturing. You know, fathers can be nurturing, right? There's a feeling of being very nurturing. There's this feeling of protection, abundance. This person really does feel that you have unconditional love for them. This is how they see you. They realize this. And you see how crazy that is. You have here lies and betrayal. Lying and betraying to somebody who loved this person so much. And then they're having sleepless nights. The Nine of Swords. There's a guilt, remorse, regret. In the middle of the night, they may wake up and sweat. This could be those panic attacks, if they're having panic attacks with nervous tendencies and the fear card that you had right in the beginning. There is a realization here that, you know, they put their hand in their face, on their face, and they're like, you know, they're thinking to themselves, oh my goodness, what have I done? Why did I do this? How could I have done this? This is something that they are now regretting. The feelings and emotions that have come through are just too much. And they can't believe that they hurt somebody so sweet, so nurturing, so caring, so protecting. Somebody who gave them unconditional love. And now with the King of Wands, yes, this person wants to approach you passionately. They also are afraid that your time, energy, and effort may be diverted, and your time, energy, and effort may be spent somewhere else. They're afraid that you might be attached to something or someone. And so this is also making them worry now. They actually might feel that they lost their chance. For some of you, this 28% of you have, well, okay, so they feel, and I'm saying 28% of you may have thought that this is going to work, but it just didn't work out. This is what this person feels. I see numbers, and so I just said it. 28% of you may have thought that it's going to work out, but it just never did. And you may have been in a third-party situation for some of you. Okay. I'm getting the number again. Yes, 28%, yes. Okay. We have here the 10 of Wands under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. This talks about a whole lot of burdens. This entire situation has become so crappy, shitty. They can't tolerate life anymore. It's too much for them. They already have other tasks, responsibilities. They have other problems and burdens. And then on top of that, they ended up doing this to you. And it's even worse. For them, karmically, it's also terrible. Karmically, it's really bad. But they feel like this entire situation has become extremely burdensome for them. They're not really able to carry on. They find this difficult. Gemini, do I see this person making an effort, some type of, action towards you? Because this is supposed to be any plans, any actions, any intentions. I really don't. And the reason why they're not doing this is not because they don't want to do it. It's because they can't do it mentally. They're really, really stressed out. They might just be going through the dark night of the soul right now. Yep. Where there's this sense of betrayal, the lies that they had. How on earth could I do this to my Gemini? Guilt, psychic disturbances, sleepless nights, doubts. With the Ten of Wands, it's just too much for this person to bear now. So do I see any action? I don't. Do I see any plans? Not right now, they're too overwhelmed. Do I see any intention? Yes, I do. The intention is here. You have wonderful, beautiful card, the Queen of Cups, and you have this gorgeous card, the King of Wands. There is a whole lot of promise, love, passion, intimacy. There's a lot of that in this person's heart. They want all of this, and they want it from you. But, like the other cards, Ten of Wands, the Moon card, and the Nine of Swords, that is creating a problem. Okay, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this connection. What is their opinion on the matter? All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. Hello. Listen to your intuition. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Let go. I know it's hard. It's very difficult. And this is, like I said, this is why I do past life readings. If some of you want to have a look at that, you can go to my website and read the description. If that's what you are interested in, you can place an order. It does take me some time, but eventually I'll get through and I'll get to do your order. Letting go is huge. And when you have a spiritual connection, it's not easy to let go. Because it's like, how can you let go of yourself? Because your soul has become so close to this person. It's very difficult to let go. But it's not impossible. We also have a peaceful resolution. I'm happy to see that, because this means that some of you may have gotten into an argument with this person. There may have been some, I'm seeing the words bickering and bitter. Yeah. Peaceful resolution will be there for some of you that have had a rough time with this person emotionally. They're telling you to remain positive. And of course, some of you know, to remain positive, it's important to get rid of negative energies. You can go to my website once again, and I have the Holy Light package, which helps you get rid of negative energies, which allows positive energy to come into your life. Or if you want like a full-on, me looking into your body and into your home and around your aura, how many demons, evil spirits, and jinns that you have. Almost everybody has them, except a few. Myself, no, not here. But the ones that have learned, they know how to get rid of these things. So if some of you do want to, be more positive and get that positivity in your life, you can't get positivity in your life if you have negative energies there, because they're blocking the positive vibrations to come in. So once you get rid of these entities, because they create that energy, and once you get rid of those, then positive energy will come towards you, because they no longer are blocking that. So feel free to have a look at the website. If you feel interested, you can definitely get that. We also have here reconsider. So it does say reconsider within the next few weeks, which is great. Something's going to happen in the next few weeks. Few weeks could also mean months, Gemini. So just remember, like, it's, you know, it could be a few months. So reconsider certain things that you are going to say and do. Eventually, you have the yes card. Yes, there's something that's positive that's going to happen for you. And they want you to get more information. Getting more information could be from other resources, other people, helpful people, friends, family, maybe a therapist, maybe a consultant in terms of a relationship coach, you know. You're going to get some type of information. From that information, they want you to listen to your intuition and reconsider any type of actions that you were going to take, any words or any actions that you were going to do. I wanted to mention also regarding the, one second. Yes. Regarding the card, remain positive. Some of us can do that, but some of us can't, because we're living in a very toxic environment with toxic people that we have to meet every single day. The only thing you can possibly do is just try to keep your distance from that type of person. Try to let go of the negativity that comes around you. Know that it's only going to last for some time. It's very difficult being positive when you're in a negative environment. I understand that. I've been there. But just try your best. Do whatever you can. You know, put some music on. Change the room around a bit. Put some positive affirmations on. Put some vision boards on. Make some vision boards. You just need that positive energy to be all around you. Gemini, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Hopefully this resonated for some of you. Do let me know in the comments below. And as I've mentioned, there are some packages that I have. Of course, I am doing past like love readings. That is by default right now. I have that open, so I am doing love readings for people that would like to get more of a private reading to see what it is that your person of interest is truly feeling for you. This, of course, is a general reading, right? So it's not going to resonate for everybody. But hopefully many of you felt that it was helpful and that it did resonate. Let me know in the comments below. All right, Gemini, you all take care, stay safe. And I wanted to mention, I got my check mark. Thank you. Yay! I got my check mark. So I'm verified on YouTube. Holy smackaroni. Okay, this is because of all of you. Thank you very much for your support, for your encouragement, and for being with me on this journey for so long. Thank you, everybody. You all take care and stay safe. Bye now.